In this video with medking, I'm going to show you how to study a particular topic on Anki after you first understood a topic from your text. So let's just take for instance, maybe I studied the brachial plexus on anatomy, and I just want to focus on the brachial plexus on medking's text. So how am I going to do that? Because that's the common issue people face, or that's like the simplest issue people face, and that's generally the reason people don't even use Anki in the first place. So I just want to study one thing. I don't want other things to show. I just want to study one thing in one course. So this course is anatomy, and I just want to study brachial plexus. I don't want anything from biochemistry. I don't want anything from any other course. So how do we get that done? So yeah, when we get to Anki, I'm going to be doing this with ankidroid. At some point I may use system version, but I think there are many droid users these days, so let's use droid. So then you go to the browse section, that's card browser. You click the three dots and then you click card browser. Then okay, all decks. So all these are all the cards in my deck, every single card in my collection. So I just want to study brachial plexus. So I have to check for the tag. So first of all, I think you just have to make sure that your cards are suspended, because see my cards are showing yellow. So it means that they are suspended. So I'm going to show you, let me quickly show you how to unsuspend a card. Let me use a deck that's not so important to me at the moment. Okay, recycle bin. So I'm going to, this is my recycle bin, and I'm going to unsuspend all the cards in my recycle bin. Then how am I going to do that? So you just click one of them, you hold it, you press hold one of them till this pops up. Let me do it again. You press hold one of them, okay, and that pops up. Then you click the three dots at the top right corner. Then you click select all. Then you click the three dots again. Then you click toggle suspend. So now they are suspended though, that's why they are showing yellow. Once you click toggle suspend, they will show white. So now they are now unsuspended. They are now unsuspended. So if I go back to my normal deck, I can see recycle bin and I can study recycle bin. I can study whatever I want to study in recycle bin. This is my recycle bin. These are the cards I've thrown away. So let's go back and suspend recycle bin. So let's say recycle bin is the deck I'm studying, for instance. So I want to suspend recycle bin. You can see the recycle bin that is popping up here. That's 1538 cards in my recycle bin. So remember, you highlight one of them, you press hold one of them, then you click the three dots, you click select all, then you click the three dots again, then you click toggle suspend, and it turns yellow. So with this, if you go back, you're not going to see any cards to study in the recycle bin. You can see recycle bin, all the cards in recycle bin are to study. It doesn't show anymore. So now I don't want to do this with my Med King there, because I'm faithfully studying the cards in this deck. So I won't be using that for experimentation, but I will use that to teach you how to make filter decks. So you can see the second MB section, the anatomy. You don't really need the decks. What you need are the tags. Like, you don't really need the decks. I really never open these decks. It's the tags I open. So the deck is always like this. So let's get it over with. So then I go to tag, you click this top right corner, then you see filter by tag. Then but before I click that, I'm supposed to change the deck. Let me do this again. I'm supposed to change Let's do this again. I'm supposed to change the deck from recycle bin to medking. Okay, so it's now on medking. So yeah, I can do it again. Filter by tags. I have too much tags, so it may take like 5 to 10 seconds to load up. Okay, then it pops up. Look at how many tags I have. This is crazy. Okay, so yeah, I find medking. So this is the medking tag. Then second MB. Then this is the guide, anat bias. If you go to anat, then this is a topic on gross anatomy I want to study. Then is a topic under upper limb. Then the topic under, okay, see it's here, brachial plexus number 5. So yeah, I select, and then it shows me 71 cards. So I can decide to study these cards now, but they are still on you know you can see it's showing just the 71 cards in brachial plexus, but they are all suspended. That's why they're yellow. So I can click this, that's to highlight one, then I can select all, then I can toggle suspend, that's to unsuspend them. Then after that, the very important thing that you must do, you must copy this code that is up here, this tag code up here, you just highlight everything and then you copy. So I've copied it. So it's very important you copy. Like, this is the most important thing. This code up here is the most important thing. It's very important that you copy it when you're going from this. So now I've copied it. I'm going to show you how to make a filter deck. So right now on MedKing, it will be only showing brachial plexus, but I feel it's better. Like, I can just start to study brachial plexus right now on MedKing, and it's, I mean, this deck is a blast. So it's very amazing. So, and it's, so I can decide to study I can decide to create a filter deck, which I prefer to do. For instance, I may have other cards I'm studying on MedKing, because Breaker Plexus isn't the only thing on MedKing, but I may have reviews. So if I don't want to study the cards directly on my MedKing deck, because sometimes if I have reviews, it's only the only Breaker Plexus that will be showing. It's the other cards will show. I think you get this better when maybe you're studying multiple things. Or let's take for instance that it's not only brachial plexus I want to study. I want to also study let me use lumbar plexus. Okay, so let's go to lumbar plexus. Like, remember, I don't want to study only brachial. I want to explain something to you. So I don't want to study only brachial plexus. I want to study also lumbar plexus. So I come here to MedKing again, second MB, anatomy, gross, that should be under lower limb, lumbar plexus. I think it should be somewhere around the gluteal region. Oh, well, okay, yeah, should be in pelvis. It's maybe a bit challenging finding these tags. Mm, okay, okay, okay. Is the sacral plexus that will be in the pelvic region, so the lumbar should be somewhere. The lumbar is for the lower limbs anyway, so I don't know why it's classified under. Not, it's not classified. It's supposed to be classified under lower limb. I didn't find this. Let's check again. Lumbar plexus. It's supposed to be under. Nope, can be popliteal fossa. Now let's check abdomen. It originates from the lumbar region in the abdomen, yeah, but it supplies the lower limb. So let's see if we find it here in abdomen. Okay, yeah, so it's in the posterior abdominal wall. So although, like I said, it supplies the lower limb, but it originates from posterior abdominal wall. So that's why this classification is based on Visual sign. So Visual sign classified lumbar plexus under posterior abdominal wall. So we'll work with that. So yeah, we want to study lumbar plexus. It's not even much anyway. So remember, you highlight one, you select all, you toggle suspend, and then you copy the code. I'll explain why these codes are being copied. So you can see, if I go back now to the decks, the number of cards has increased. So I'm not going to be studying only brachial plexus. Lumbar plexus cards will also pop up time in, time out. So now I want to study only brachial plexus. Meanwhile, lumbar plexus is unsuspended. Lumbar plexus is here, but I want to study only brachial plexus. So I go to filter decks, you know, create a filter deck. I want to study only lumbar plexus. So let's say I call it O1, um, lumbar plexus, no, brachial plexus. Let me study only brachial plexus. Then search. Okay, now it's under this search that I'm going to paste the tag for lumbar plexus, for brachial plexus, sorry. So this is the tag for brachial plexus. That's why I said you should copy it. So you can simply exclude these brackets when you want to save up the tag. You can exclude the brackets and click OK. Then you have this. That's the tag for brachial plexus. Now if I go back, surprise, surprise, you can see it says brachial plexus has come up as a different section entirely. So I can decide to just study brachial plexus. Now let's take for instance, I want to study sacral plexus. That should be in the pelvis. I think we saw it. Oh, pelvis. That should be pelvic vessels, right? Sacral plexus. Okay, I still have some memory of this. So select. Oh yeah. All right. So I now remember I highlight one, and then select all, and then suspend, and then make sure you copy the code while you're going. So you can see that sacral plexus has appeared, like sacral plexus cards have also appeared here. So this is the sacral plexus here. So the important things you have to know about okay, yeah, so you can happily study your cards on sacral plexus and you know get over with it. So the important thing you have to know, if I want to study sacral plexus alone, so I can simply create a filter deck to study sacral plexus alone. Now, if I'm done studying brachial plexus cards, I can delete this filter deck and the cards go back to the main deck. Remember, if you delete a filter deck, the cards go back to the main deck. But if you delete a main deck, the cards disappear. That's deleted the cards. If I delete a filter deck, just watch, zero cards deleted from brachial plexus. So the cards have gone back. You can see it has increased back to 120 something. The cards have increased back to whatever. So I don't want to really study anything because I love my reviews and my review time. So but I just wanted to understand that this is how you get this done. So if I want to suspend these things back, it's a simple thing. I just go back and use the same functions to suspend it back. So with that, I believe you can study what you want to study, when you want to study, and how you want to study.